The Wisconsin Carp Fishing Championships will take place in Two Rivers this weekend, and Angela Kelly's doing some carp fishing this morning. Hi, Ange. How's it going?
Oh, Rachel, not so good. You see this net?
Yeah?
It's empty because that fish I was reeling in, the little bugger slipped right off the hook.
They do that, but if it was little, you didn't want it, right?
No, and I almost jumped right into the East Twin River and wrestled it and got it up here on shore.
I'll get you, fish.
Exactly. But I have hope that we're going to catch more, and about 33 anglers, in fact, have really high hopes of catching a lot of carp Saturday and Sunday here in Two Rivers for the big championship tournament. This is Eric Leszewski. He's from La Crosse, and he's heading up this event this year.
Yep.
So Eric, let's talk a little bit about how we bait a carp, because it's a unique process.
Yeah, well, what we're using today is pretty basic in the carp fishing world. We're using hair rigs on just a leader of line connected to your main line, and we're using some kind of feeder to get the bait out there. It's just an attractant of some kind. In this case, it's just a simple cornmeal, breadcrumb kind of mix with a few other things thrown in there. And it's pretty simple to rig up. We tie our hair rig, which looks like that.
Okay.
And if my hands stop shaking, we can make this happen.
No pressure to make it perfect.
We take the bait, in this case, just sweet corn right out of the can, and put it on the hair, and we use some kind of stop on there. Some people use a little piece of plastic. Some people, if they run out of other bait stops, they'll just pull out a blade of grass and slip that in there, and my hands are shaking too much to do that one.
Okay.
So I have one that's already rigged up.
All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and cast it out here, because it's unique just to know that they're using sweet corn. They've also used like cereal mixtures and stuff.
All kinds of crazy things.
They like sweet stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and let you cast that out.
All right.
And then I want you to explain this rig system you've got going on.
Sure. Toss it out there quick.
And there it goes. All right, so now we set it down on this. Tell us how this works.
This is a rod pod. It's just for holding our rods. The most interesting feature of the rod pod is the electric indicators on the front that we're using, and that lets us know when the fish have actually taken the bait, because with the hair rig, they're actually hooking themselves, basically. So they get spooked by the hook, and then they take off, and they run with the line, pulls out, and the alarm goes off. What I have here is a real simple homemade version of what they call swingers or indicators. And what happens with these is, if the fish happens to be coming back towards us, it'll fall through to make the indicator go off. Okay,
so basically they're kind of all sitting here and they're waiting to hear that buzzer go off, and then they rush, set the hook, and reel it in and hope it's a big one. So that's what we're going to keep doing out here this morning. Lee, one of the other organizers, getting ready to cast another line out. We've got more information on our website if you want to come on out and watch too this weekend.